Hi, everyone. This is a very exciting moment to be giving the opening keynote at the 3rd International Chatbot Summit here in Tel Aviv. And I wanted to start my keynote with the elephant in the room. It's true. The hype around bots has dissolved. But my good news for you is that this is a natural evolution of every revolution. And the Gartner hype cycle is very accurately predicting what is happening with the markets. And I can tell you, as someone that's been in the app revolution from day -1, this happened exactly with apps. In 2008, apps were not that great. It took 3 to 5 years until they hit mass market. And there is a reason for that. Markets have a job to do. And their job is to wipe out the weak hands. And to leave us with the winners, those that believe, that truly believe in our vision, that conversational experiences are going to dominate the digital experiences for the next decade to come. And if you think of it, it's pretty obvious that we prefer to communicate with business and consumers just like we do with friends and family. And this is what this is all about. And 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, the market was not ready. The technologies were not good enough. But they were building foundations. And in the past 2 years, we've seen acceleration and development of technologies that enable conversational experiences to happen. From dozens of bot development companies, I think I know personally over 80 bot development companies doing amazing things. Voice is becoming huge, like I mentioned in my keynote in Berlin, and we're going to cover that. Messaging, needless to say. We have analytics. You're going to hear about companies that do just conversational analytics. Understanding how to analyze a conversation is something different than understanding how to analyze web, and is different than understanding how to analyze an app. Obviously, machine learning technologies that are emerging with the lower cost of computing powers, advanced models, and big data. And of course, technologies that enable humans to become more productive and more powerful using AI and these tools. And our vision is becoming a reality. Even though the hype is over, we have many brands that are working with these amazing companies and technologies and startups, making things happen. You're going to hear all these brands, all these logos, you're going to hear them today. From Helvetia, one of the leading insurance companies in Europe, that they're going with their bot, the claim bot. You're going to hear Florian talk about the success behind that. We have Citibank, HSBC, UBS, a great story from UBI Banca. Sports, Maccabi Tel Aviv, they have several bots, and you're going to hear about how they engage with fans and audiences using chatbots. And you also hear St. Louis Blues, which came all the way from the US to talk about how they created engagement, conversational engagements with their fans. Coca-Cola, North Face, and many more. And we also have the disruptors in the room. Lemonade, for those that don't know, Israeli startup that just raised $120 million from SoftBank, have a conversational first design and are disrupting the insurance world. We're going to hear Swell, which is one of the top bots on Facebook Messenger today, reached over 5 million users in less than 12 months. And we also have Near Group that are adding over 1 million users to their dating bot every month. So what lies ahead for 2018? First of all, voice. We mentioned that in Berlin. And for those of you who have been to CES, Hey Google versus Alexa was one of the biggest talks. These voice speakers are becoming enabled by smart assistants in them, Cortana, Apple Siri, which basically launched the Apple HomePod just last week. And we're going to see maybe Facebook announcing something in that area. We'll see. But voice is going to become huge, and we have several talks about voice. Can you have a conference or a talk without mentioning Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, which took the next hype? So it's very interesting, but token economy and cryptocurrencies and blockchain are very relevant for the bot revolution because of the network effect. And for those of you who know the messaging app Kik, they launched an ICO, nearly reached $100 million, and launched Kin, which is a digital currency. Sensei launched a new token called Sense, and there are rumors about Telegram going for an ICO north of $1 billion. And on the way here, I was checking up my bot on CNN, on TechCrunch, my TechCrunch bot, and I just got a note that Line are going with an ICO as well. Line, the messaging app from Japan. So we're going to hear a lot of messaging ICOs and also companies in the bot economy that are going to launch their own tokens. And last but not least, I know I've been saying it every summit, but WhatsApp are going to open up for bots. And the good news is they already opened up for private beta in several countries. But imagine people that are from what we call them green countries, like Israel is dominated by WhatsApp. I know Germany is. Once WhatsApp opens, this is going to boost the bot engagement. We're going to see use cases that we did not even dream of, and the engagement would be much, much higher than today. Just a word for the bot entrepreneurs in the room. Remember the hype cycle. Remember it's just natural. And understand that this is the toughest time. I'm talking to a lot of you guys, and I know that it's not easy, also raising money from investors, because a lot of investors go after the hype, which is understandable, but some truly understand what this revolution is about. So just hang out in there. Make sure that you play your cards right, and believe in the vision and the mission and what you do. And want to end my keynote with a big thank you to our leading sponsors, IBM, LivePerson, Chatbase, GKH, NanoRep, and Oracle, for helping making this event happen, together with all the rest of the sponsors, together with all the international community, all our 80-plus speakers, and everyone in this room. So I'd like you to take the time, and as you just said, learn, connect, have a good time. And I want to thank you, everyone, again, for being here.